It's Wednesday, so that means it's a Wachs Wednesday. And so we have so much to talk to Tom about, and we'll show you his beautiful backyard. Lower 70s right now in Milwaukee. So let's gear up. Let's talk with Fox 6 Milwaukee Chief Meteorologist Tom Wachs. Right now, Tom, thank you for being with us.
Hey, Steve.
The fire's going strong. Walk us through the cool down and the fall-like temperatures you're enjoying.
Yeah, Steve, this is pretty wild. We typically see temperatures in the upper 70s this time of year, and we have been anywhere from the upper 60s to the low 70s and low temperatures in the 40s in some areas here for the last couple of mornings. So definitely not feeling like late August here because of this cool down, this cooler air mass that has come in has, of course, dropped the dew point as well. So no humidity around here either. Beautiful night for a fire on the Fox 6 weather deck, Steve.
And Tom, we're looking at the overnight lows, crispy in the morning time as you get into the 50s. Looking pleasant in your backyard, and we'll revisit there in just a moment. I want to ask you about the desert Southwest and truly just the West in general, how energized it is right now.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you talked about all the rain, right, that we're seeing in the West and the Intermountain West. And, of course, just the other day, the huge dust storm, right, in Phoenix. Just incredible, that haboob that came through. You know, monsoon season, you mentioned, as you're going to talk about as well, the moisture indirectly coming in from Juliet there in the Eastern Pacific. So there's more moisture, right, heading into the Southwest. Meanwhile, in places like Oklahoma and Kansas, this is going to be really interesting tonight because this area of low pressure is kicking off the Rockies. It's what we call Lee cyclogenesis in meteorology. It's a fancy term for a storm system kicking off the mountains and strengthening, and that's going to lead to a band of heavy rain from Ellsworth, Kansas to Wichita, stretching straight down into northeast Oklahoma and even towards Fayetteville, Arkansas, where flood watches are in effect. So folks in this area, that yellow shaded area, really need to be on alert because this is going to be hitting overnight tonight, where some of the computer models are indicating copious amounts of rain through the overnight. I mean, look at our exclusive Fox model here. You can see all of that rain that is forecast to make its way through that region.
Yeah, Tom, and you think about, as you had mentioned, overnight, and this gets into a mountainous area, the southern Ozarks, of course, as it pushes in, or I should actually say all of the Ozarks, so that will be something to watch overnight. We'll have coverage of that. Tom, you're so good because I had jumped ahead of myself. You had said, hey, this originates from the west. Let's talk more about that, the monsoon season, and I agree with you. What I saw out of Phoenix earlier this week with that haboob was so, I don't know a better way to describe it than chaotic, watching how entire communities gone underneath this wall of dust.
Could you imagine driving through that where you literally, it just goes black? You know what I mean? You just can't see anything. And it was fascinating to watch that. And we heard from folks in the Phoenix area saying, yeah, this was a bad one, right? Like you'll get dust storms every so often, right? In Phoenix, this was one of them that was on the rougher side because of not only the dust, but all of the wind. Then you had the thunderstorms in behind it, the damage that was seen across that area. Yeah, that was quite a storm just the other day there in Phoenix. And this is, you know, really just the beginning of monsoon season. Yeah,
so Tom, I want to ask you about this aspect, the EPAC, right? You see Juliet kind of steering its way to the north. They know it's going to enter into cooler waters. That thing will fall apart, but it's going to transport, kind of give a nudge to that Pacific moisture to those areas like SoCal.
Yeah, that was wild just to see that water vapor loop, Steve, right? Where you see that drier air on the west side of the storm and then all of the moisture coming in on the east side. And it's that moisture that's going to be shuttled right into Southern California, as you mentioned, where I think they're more in line for some heavier rain, maybe even than Phoenix over the next couple of days. But again, it's all courtesy of that push of moisture coming around Juliet.
And what's fascinating about that, Tom, is that when you think and you look at climatologically speaking for areas like San Diego, I mean, this is their driest month. They expect 1/10 of an inch of rain, if that, and they're about to get a surge of it. I do want to ask you, because our viewers hear that it's Wachs Wednesday, and they want to be able to ask you questions. And one of our loyal viewers comes from our producer's mom, Selena's mom, jumps in. Connie, thank you for
kidding.
Yeah, you know Selena, you came in and visit. Connie is jumping in, and she wanted to ask you a question. She said, hey, it's Labor Day weekend coming up. What is Tom's favorite thing to do during the holiday?
Oh, that is a great question. Hello to Selena's mom. Thank you for this. Boy, I tell you what, I usually like to kick back, relax, maybe grill a couple of burgers, try to enjoy the last surge of summer here in Wisconsin, because here in Wisconsin, we know what's coming. And it's not too long before that cold air comes in, right? So I like to soak the sun in as long as I can, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't blame you. So you're a grill master, too. I mean, look, you're a master of everything that we've ever talked to you about.
I mean,
you feel comfortable on the grill?
I mean, comfortable. I mean, that might be a stretch. I may have some tools to aid me, like, you know, the thermometer to make sure the burger isn't too raw. So I might cheat a little bit here and there. I'm not too bad on the grill, but I don't know if I'd go grill master status quite yet.
Hey, Tom, I say next Wachs Wednesday, we'll send you some.
Maybe, hey.
Some burgers and dogs and throw it on this fire. You got a fire right in front of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right here, we could do some s'mores, and then we've got a grill just off camera. I mean, hey, we could wheel it out here. Let's do it.
Are you charging rent for your patio space, by the way? I might just have to come hang out.
Come on out. Free for you, Steve. Free for you anytime. Look, and everyone at Fox Weather.
Hey, I love it. We're going to have to take it out there. Fox 6 Milwaukee Chief Meteorologist Tom Wachs, thank you again so much for joining us here, and have a great Labor Day and weekend.
Thank you. You too. Thanks again for having me on, and we'll see you next week. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Be safe.
What a great guy, right? Let's get into